Hey everybody, it is Tuesday and it is 2 o'clock, so that means it is time for Top 5 Tuesday. I am your host from Crate Insider, Kate Dillon, and I want to thank you so much for being here. So I want to kick this off with like a little recap of last week. So last week I had no internet, I was on the struggle bus, couldn't quite get it all together with having the live show. Everybody who stuck it out with me and came back for round two. I mean, that was great. But I'm back in my office. I have my routers back up and going, and I have internet again. Life is good. So it's a good deal. So because of that, we do not have a sign from last week because I didn't have my sign with me. So I'd love to see in the comments if anybody has ideas for what you would like to see on my sign. I mean, as you can see, there's not a whole lot of room for letters on that. So it kind of has to be, it's a challenge to have short little phrases on there, but I'd love to see some ideas. So feel free to drop in a comment. Now, I do have a few different giveaways for folks this week. And actually, that brings me to another announcement. But yeah, I'll go ahead and lead with that. So I will tell you, I will not have Top 5 Tuesday next week because I am going on vacation and I am leaving this Friday, not coming back till the following week on Saturday. So I will be out of the office all of next week. And you never know. You can follow me on my Instagrams and stuff. Personally, I probably will have pictures, but I'm not going to be working. So I'm going to totally be a slacker and do that. So because of that, I'm going to do like an extra giveaway this week. So let's lead this off with one of the first things we're giving away. And how do you win? All you need to do is leave a comment. You can say hi, leave an emoticon. You can put in a sign idea, just whatever you would like, put it into the comments. And at the end of this video, I'll just look at how many comments there are, bring up random number generator, and just bring up a random number. So that's a random person will win. So our first giveaway is from our friends at BA Headers. So BA, they sent me a t-shirt right here. This happens to be a medium. So we've got a medium BA t-shirt. And on the back, we've got, several race cars. Love what they've done with this. This is great. I mean, it really shows that they really cater to a really wide range of different kinds of race cars. In fact, I wanted to point that out to you. So if you're on our website at CrateInsider.com, right here, I've got you can shop by brand at the top, and there's their BA custom headers. I'm trying to get that in focus there. Come on, focus. It's working on it. There we go. And so we've got asphalt headers, and we have there's more asphalt, lots of asphalt headers, and we have dirt late model headers, more of those, definitely modified. I sell lots and lots of modified headers from BA. What I really, really love is that sometimes modifieds can be hard to fit, especially because there's so many different chassis styles. And BA is always on top of it to get the best fit. They work really great with my customers. And so, I mean, I really value that relationship that I have with BA Headers. They have a great product, love working with them. And so I'd encourage you to check it out. We've like I said, a wide variety. And of course, everything on our site on Crate Insider is all geared towards the 604s, the 602s, and then some of the CT525. So you know that if you've got a crate engine, then it's just a matter of finding the right headers that fit your car. So with that, BA does a great job. And I really am grateful that they sent me a t-shirt that I could give away on the show. So the other thing that I'm going to give away on the show today is I've got a couple of these. We just got a new shipment of Crate Insider shirts. So with the BA shirt, that's a medium. It is what it is. And with the Crate Insider shirts, I have them in all sizes. And then they're going to be black. So there we go. Crate Insider, your one source for crate racing tech and more. We'll probably work on a new slogan at some point, but 5 years of our slogan, that's what we're rolling with. But you'll be able to get that in any size. So with that, I also want to mention we did something new. One thing that happened since I didn't have internet is I decided to do my offline things like do inventory. And while doing inventory, I realized that there were some things were going to close out, some things that were open box, maybe they were returns. Like, what do? You just end up with kind of this stuff. So we have actually added a new section on the website. Under the sale tab, we've got a scratch and dent section for some of the items you may have seen, like our Crate Insider air filter bases or lids, when sometimes those get dented during shipping. So we've got that as a deal. We have a closeout section. And in fact, I have this same shirt in a white shirt as well as sleeveless, but we've kind of got a smattering of sizes. Those are now in our closeout section. Another thing that's in closeout is actually the shirt I'm wearing. So I'm actually standing up here. This is our Refuse to Lose shirt. And I happen, hopefully you guys can hear me, I happen to be wearing the ladies version. And this one is where it's the ladies cut V-neck with pink lettering. But we have another version of this that is just, your standard, everybody's shirt. You can say a men's shirt, but they fit everybody. And that is blueprinting is Refuse to Lose. So love that phrase. And we're down on inventory on those. So I figured I'll just close those out. And so any of that stuff in that sale category is gonna be better deals than what things were originally offered at. But I will tell you that the inventory would be limited. Like, it is what it is. We have what we have. And once it's gone, it's gone. So there we go. All right. So let's see. I think those are most of my announcements. I'm going to take a quick look at the comments here and just say hi to some folks. So I see we have James and Daryl and Jim, Joseph, Dale, so many familiar faces. Thank you so much for being here. Lucas and Danny and Mike and Chris. Yeah, definitely lots of familiar faces. So thank you so much for being here. I see James says that great product with the BA quality. Yeah, they really do make a great product. Got Canada in the house. And James says I deserve a vacation. So thank you very, very much. I will be on a sandy beach in Puerto Rico. So that's where I'm going. And I'm looking forward to having fun. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and jump into the top 5. And I'm kind of a little bit unprepared here, but I meant to be prepared, but I see now that I'm not necessarily prepared, because in the number 5 spot this week is a product from our friend Larry over at MLR Fabricating. And that would be our Easy Lift Deluxe right here. So the Easy Lift Deluxe, if you're looking for a lift for your race car to make it easier for you to bring your car up and down and make those changes that you need to do between events at the racetrack, an Easy Lift is always going to be easier than a jack. And this right here, this is the Easy Lift Deluxe. It's the 12-volt model, and it has the pump and the hose and the box and all of that, like the whole kit. And it runs $19.95. And so we've been selling quite a few of those. A great product right there. So that's in the number 5 spot. In the number 4 spot this week is, and I moved my table, well, it's really a chair, but I moved it out of the way, is our Shaffer Oil Change Kit. Right here. And with our oil change kit, you get 7 quarts of Shaffer's oil, and you get a Wix oil filter. So this is the Wix 51061R. It's the most common one that's used. We also, just kind of as a side note, we do sell the 51069R, which is the short style of the Wix filter. So if you need the shorter style, I know sometimes the Crate Sportsman might need a shorter style filter. So you can just change that out, get a different filter with it. But 7 quarts of oil filter. Another option we have is our oil change kit that has the Daytona 1 XL1 engine treatment. And this is a product that continues to get amazing reviews. I personally love it for my own car, that Daytona 1 XL1 engine treatment. I use it in there, saves me gas mileage in my 4-cylinder, but in a race car, it's going to give you more horsepower. So there we go. That is in the number 4 spot in our Shaffer Oil Change Kit, where it's the oil and the filter. It runs $71.99. Next up is in the number 3 spot this week is our valve spring changer from LSM Racing Products. So Heidi and Steve out there at LSM, they do a great job. And what I love about this valve spring changer is it's anodized aluminum. So it's that 6061 T6 aluminum, so heavy duty. I don't see anything on here that would break. I mean, you have to see, I wish you could see feel how heavy duty this is. I guess I could weigh it, but it's really heavy duty and really easy to use for anyone. Just connect an air line to your particular cylinder, and then you'll be able to pump this down. You set set the top dead center or whatever. And then we've got a whole video. I'm going to try to explain it in words, but we have a whole video. And in fact, to this day, it is still our most watched video, is one of our one of the first 3 we ever made. I'm almost embarrassed at the quality compared to what we do today, but it is effective and it shows you what to do. So our LSM valve spring changer, and if you want to see that video, you can click on the product listing, and then the video will be somewhere there in the product listing as well. So if you need any extra instructions or you want to see this in action, that would be there right there. So the LSM valve spring changer, it runs $218.98, and that is in the number 3 spot. All right, next up in the number 2 spot is our Walker air filter. I know these keep showing up on Top 5 Tuesday. I may have to ban this from Top 5 Tuesday. You guys know, if anybody who watches this a lot, sometimes there are products that they just show up week after week after week. And so I kind of take them off for a while and don't let them be on Top 5 Tuesday, except for every once in a while. But with the Walker air filter, it is incredibly popular, and we know that people are very happy with using them. Great as far as being effective, easy to clean, and then you can re-oil them. So it's cleanable, washable, and just a fantastic oil filter. We really love, the best thing about it, well, obviously filtering the air and not getting dust in your engine is a huge, huge, huge thing that you want. But part of that is in the assembly. A lot of times you can have a good air filter, but if the top and the bottom, if the seal here gives way, then it can or if it's too harsh, that you can end up with chips in it or whatever, and you end up with dirt and dust in your engine. But what we love is the urethane that's on these air filters, and they're very consistent in their quality. We've been selling these for a couple of years now, and as far as manufacturing goes, they're very precise and very accurate. And we always get the same thing. I know exactly what to expect, but it's super squishy, which means that you can put when you put your lid and your base with this, that they really you can scrunch it all down together, and you get no outside air coming through on the top or the bottom of your air filter. So incredibly effective there. And that Walker air filter, this runs $99, and that's in the number 2 spot. Okay, so that brings us to our top spot this week. As I just mentioned, normally I kind of ban some products here and there because they show up on Top 5 Tuesday all the time, but then I kind of feel bad because, they should be on Top 5 Tuesday a little bit here and there. So I'm bringing it back. So here is our Crate Insider flat air filter base, by far our top selling product of the year. So I thought, well, hey, sometimes I do an end of month show, not going to be here next week. So anyway, I'm going to bring it back for this one. And this is our Crate Insider flat air filter base. It's aluminum. So it means that it's heavy duty. It's not going to crack like you're going to have with some of the plastic ones. But the reason why we recommend this one is because we haven't found anything that's better as far as getting better horsepower, getting better torque numbers. And when we were comparing a couple years ago compared to like the leading bases on the market, and guys know I don't throw anything under the bus, so I don't want to say anything bad about any other products, but we were picking up 6 horsepower and 6 foot-pounds of torque when we were comparing it with this other base and using a 604 engine. And I can say that those same results have been mimicked by not just one dyno, but several over the course of time. So incredibly good performer, and we keep them in stock. So I'll definitely have those in stock. And this kit, so we sell it comes with this seal right here too. So you'll just put the two together. We found that this 1/2-inch seal is just a really great size for performance. And it's also a great size because you don't want it too tall. Or if you wanted it taller, you can always put a different spacer on it. But this is what we found to be the most effective as far as from everything that we've tested. So that's why we sell it with that. And I would hate for you guys to get a base and then you're like, oh great, now I can't put it on my carburetor because it's like a male-to-male connection. Not going to do that to you. I'm all about batteries included if we can. So the Crate Insider air filter base, it runs $99.50. So let's take a look here and see. Let's start doing some drawings and giving away some prizes because I love that part. I just need to bring up my random number generator. Oh my goodness. I should have done those like tongue twister exercises before I started the video today. but it happens. Okay, lots and lots of comments here, and I've got Alex in the office to help out. So we're gonna get some. I'm just gonna send him some numbers, and he's gonna get them back to me. So bear with me just a second here, and here we go. Great. So Alex is going to get me some numbers, and I'm going to take a look and see if there are any comments. If anybody has any questions, you can always feel free to drop any questions into the comments as well. And if I can answer them, I certainly will. So hey to more people here. And of course, we've got links in the comments here as well. So there we go. Better late than never. So Bill, so glad you could be here today. Everybody loves prizes. Oh, nope. Flying Brian, you did not miss the drawing. So you're good. You're good. We got you. Or we have the option anyway. So, and I think I'm going to have some numbers here quickly, and I'll be jotting them down. So first of all, for our shirt from BA, that's going to be this drawing right here. And this is our BA shirt, and this is a size medium here. Let's see what we got. We're almost there. Sorry, guys. Hey, let me know. Is anybody here going on vacation anytime this summer? So just drop in those comments about where you're going on vacation. And I definitely want some more sign ideas too. So anybody who has an idea for a sign, and I will be bringing this back in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we'll be looking at that sign right there. So, all right, I have some winners right here. So winner number 1 is Joseph Zupanik. Joseph Zupanik, you are the winner of our BA t-shirt right here. Next up, we have Dalton Dillman. So Dalton, you are winning a black Crate Insider t-shirt. And if you would, Joseph, please send me your address. And Dalton, if you would send me your address as well as your shirt size. And I have one more. So Tony White. Tony, you are also a winner. So please send me your address and your shirt size, and I will get all this stuff sent out to you. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Thanks for being here for Top 5 Tuesday, for supporting Crate Insider. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great 2 weeks. And I will look forward to seeing you next time on Top 5 Tuesday.